Governor, we appreciate your time. Thank you for talking to Newsnight. Can I start with your lawsuit against the Trump tariff regime? Can you tell me to what extent this represents you giving up on the Congress to exercise checks and balances? Can I ask, to what extent does your lawsuit on Trump's tariff regime represent your verdict that checks and balances have been dropped by the US Congress?
Yeah, the best of the Roman Republic, Greek democracy, the system of checks and balances, rule of law, popular sovereignty, the principles of our founding fathers. You're absolutely right, have been completely disrupted in this new Congress. The Speaker of the House of Representatives nowhere to be found as it relates to oversight across the spectrum of issues, but notably on the issue of tariffs. And the President of the United States simply does not have the legal authority under the Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose tariffs, period, full stop. And that's why we're the first state in our union to file this lawsuit, and it's been followed by 12 other states, including now conservative business interests that also see the merits of our approach.
I'm wondering as well if you will come under fire for being the Democratic governor suing your own federal government. This is part of the strategy dilemma for Dems. Do you play dead or do you fight fire in the courts?
Yeah, look, I mean, in the contrast of that, the flip side of that is a Republican attacking states happen to be democratically led, like California, the fourth largest economy in the world, $4.1 trillion of economic output. 40% of America's goods movements come through just two ports of entry in Long Beach and LA. In California, we dominate in manufacturing across the spectrum of innovation and entrepreneurialism. The impacts of these tariffs, the recklessness of these tariffs, are disproportionately felt on the tentpole of the U.S. economy. We're 14% of the U.S. economy, so the success of this country is in many respects determined by the success of this state. So for me, it's the prism not of red and blue, but red, white, and blue. The United States of America needing to assert itself with a consistent posture that allowed it to be the envy of the world when Trump got here over 100 days ago.
Okay.
The most dominant economic country on the globe. The economy was booming, inflation was cooling,
okay.
Our allies were being strengthened, so it's a profound and consequential moment.
Okay, because I think you took me away from my question there, which is about your strategy if you're seen to attack your own government. And if it's not about red, white and blue, be candid about the failures of the Democrat Party. How much did your chaotic campaign help create the 47th president?
Well, we're